What's up, everybody? You're back in here with the Pro Football Pod. You've got Hulk, Coach, Austin, wherever they're at. Smash that subscribe button down below. If you're watching us and you're not subscribed, I don't know what you're doing. We're giving away jerseys out here when we hit milestones. Jerseys, free stuff. TulsyRoseTea.com is the sponsor. Patriots 7-round mock draft. As you can see behind me, I do this reluctantly, but we do it for you because we love you. We got 9 picks in this upcoming draft for you guys. Just a quick rundown for the people. We added Milton Williams, defensive tackle, Morgan Moses, offensive tackle, Carlton Davis at corner, Robert Spillane at offensive line or outside linebacker, Harold Landry at edge, and Mac Hollins at wide receiver. We lost Devon Godchild at defensive tackle, Jonathan Jones at corner, Dietrich Wise at defensive end. So I feel like the Patriots got in more than what they gave out. So that's always good. They had the most cap space. That was kind of expected. But, man, to me, I feel like the Patriots are just kind of sitting pretty in this draft. They've got their quarterback of the future ready to go. They're just ready to build around him. And with the amount of picks that they have and 4 or 5 picks in the top 110, like, I think we can do something solid for them.
Now, with Cam Ward being off the board at number 2, they're obviously going Shedeur Sanders, right?
Yeah, that's the pick right here, Shedeur Sanders.
So Armand Membu just went, which I think would have been great for them.
Yeah, that would have been a stellar pick.
This is definitely a McMillan pick, for my opinion. Like, they just need a receiver. Take the number 1 guy. McMillan's also even said that he wants to be with Drake, so I don't know if he said that just so he could be a top 3, top 4 pick, but
yeah, with them bringing in Harold Landry, like, I think that takes away Abdul Carter.
Agreed.
Them bringing in Milton Williams, I think that takes out any Mason Graham. Ashton Gianti would be an interesting pick, but I feel like with what they have,
I mean, Ramondre still middle of the pack running back.
They need more than just Gianti.
They need offensive line pick. I know that we haven't looked to trade back yet, but we could trade back to pick 10 right now. 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19. Like, all of these are available. Pick up a little bit more.
Is that the lowest we can trade back to? Because I do
10.
like the prospect of trading back.
Yeah, 10 is the lowest.
So if we're doing 10, give us 10 and 41, and we're going to give them 4.
It's on.
They accepted it, and they took Abdul Carter, so that's legit.
Yeah, and then Tet went.
They would
Mason Graham should have gone to 5.
This is a Tyler Warren
Graham
pick.
To the Jets is awesome.
Yeah,
this is a
I
Tyler
like that
Warren
a lot
pick
for them. Jahdae Barron, number 9 to the Saints.
Hunter Henry hasn't looked horrible at tight end. He's had a very solid career.
All right, so pull up offensive line for us. Interior and offensive tackle. We moved back.
Josh Simmons, Kelvin Banks.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
Like, you pick up an extra second-round pick.
And you still get you don't
Kelvin
get Will
Banks
Campbell,
Jr.
But you get Kelvin Banks. I think that's worth
you don't get Membu or Will Campbell, but you're good. So yeah, to me, I'm sprinting.
Their offensive line is absolute garbage. When you look at their grades, I mean, their center, their guards, their tackles. There's not one person on their line that
they need a left tackle.
Yeah, so
like
bad.
Morgan Moses is going to come in and play right tackle. Like,
exactly.
To me, like, they need a left tackle.
And 6th round selection
Drake May some help.
3 years ago, and he's been ass every year.
Yep.
Not worth.
All right. Now, this is the spot here where I want to look at the wide receivers on the board.
So, Jack Beck, Xavier Restrepo, Jalen Noel.
All right. So, I think we pick again in 2 picks. So, whatever we do here is house money.
I mean, we could
pull up safety and linebacker. Demetrius Knight Jr.
Versatile
is an
player.
intriguing pick. Just
Plays a little bit
because we
everywhere.
picked up that extra second rounder, and outside of Spillane, they have Jawan Bentley, but they need help. Xavier Watts, because I feel like they need some safety help as well. Actually, I think I lean Watts over
Yeah,
Demetrius Knight
agreed.
because I
Because
like Kyle
Peppers is
Duggar a
great.
lot. I
But
like
man,
Kyle
96
Duggar
out
a
of
lot,
98,
but
and
I
he's
think
just been
Kyle
trending
Duggar,
down.
yeah, he can. He's more he's a safety that plays more like a linebacker. And that's how they use him. They just use him as a chess piece. So I think bringing in Xavier Watts allows you to do whatever you want to do with Duggar and Peppers, and Watts gives you that insurance.
He's also
Because
versatile. He's kind of
versatile as
played
hell.
everywhere.
He plays everywhere.
Slot, box, deep.
Yeah, like so to me, I think Xavier Watts is the pick here.
And then everyone that we still wanted is still there. All the wide receivers.
Demetrius Knight's still there.
I wouldn't. I would like
Judkins.
Scatterboo to be on the Patriots. I just like the.
See, I would take Judkins over Scatterboo, but I do like the prospect of getting them a running back.
I just think he's a Vrabel guy.
I mean, definitely. Look at the like massive chip on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they brought in Antonio Gibson, Ramondre Stevenson, who they got. Like, they could use another dude to come in, like a young guy with this regime.
I think wide receiver is still a bigger need. I think wide receiver is a much bigger need.
I'm with you there. So, like, to me, Jack Beck, Xavier Restrepo kind of screams old Patriots wide receivers.
Yeah.
I like what Jack Beck brings you as far as the size that you would need for the radius for Drake May. Like, they brought in Mac Hollins, so okay, that's cool. He's just a journeyman guy, but Keishon Butte and Demario Douglas.
And the two guys that they drafted last year, dude from UCF,
Devon Baker.
Yeah, they're still developing a little bit, but they didn't show enough last year to say that they shouldn't draft someone to potentially like increase the position.
True story. And I think we're going to have a running back available to us in our next pick.
I think so too.
I like that.
So yeah, let's go Jack Beck.
I'm not going to want to draft the guy if he's there, but I think we will have a guy.
For what it's going to do for their team.
Yeah. And what it's just going to do for my soul.
Dylan Sampson.
We love us.
RJ Harvey. He went.
I didn't want to see Caleb Johnson on the Patriots. I didn't want that in my life.
No, not at all.
I would have done it just for the sake of, integrity.
Caleb went 51 too, which is where he should be going. Quinshawn went right after Extrepo, Travion, Scatabo. That's the way we all had it. We all had
Pull
Caleb.
up our draft so far. Who was our first?
Triple-headed monster.
So tackle, safety, wide receiver.
Wide receiver for him.
I think interior offensive line is something we should keep looking at every pick. Tate Retledge is there.
He'll be there for our next pick, so I think that's where we target our next pick. So I would say Dylan Sampson and then come back with Tate Ratledge.
I like that.
Like, we're just building around Drake May right here.
Oh, Ratledge is gone? Yeah. No, he's there.
Yeah, he's right there.
Jared Wilson's still there too. Centers. Kind of. I mean, it's definitely a need. Cole Strange.
Connor Cole.
Yeah, I think their left guard, he's still a rookie, or he was a rookie last year, so he's only got one season under his belt. However, he was only a 4th-round selection last year, so it's not like he's set in stone. Feel like you get in another young guy just to kind of push him. Plus, the mullet is unstoppable.
All right, so Ratledge it is.
We're taking the mullet, 77.
Mullet King.
So they pick again at 106. Definitely a bit of a drop off. We're entering the 4th round. Jared Wilson's still there. Cannot believe that.
Isaiah Bond.
Let's see. Isaiah Bond. I feel like I don't
He's getting
don't know if
slept
I
on.
expect to see him in the 4th round.
I really don't. I think he's going to be a second or third round pick.
Yeah.
Just he, in a lot of ways, I like him more than Buddy from last year.
Golden.
So
Oh,
Cole Strange has left a lot to be desired after being a questionable selection in the 1st round. Like, I'm wondering how dumb would it be to pair up Jared Wilson with.
I like it. This guy has. I mean, just look at what he's done in his career. He had a little bit of unavailability in his first and second year, but he played all last year. 800 snaps at center with phenomenal grades across the board. 0 sacks, 1 hit, 5 hurries. Like he's given up 1 sack in his entire career.
What's show me linebacker?
Jack Kaiser.
So we got Barrett Carter and then Jack Kaiser and a solid drop off. Not mad at Cody Simon or Cody Lindenberg.
And we could get either of those with our next pick easily.
Yeah. Now it would technically, I guess, kind of be a reach for those guys. Let's see. They still got Hunter Henry. What's up with tight end?
Gunnar Helm's
Gunnar
there.
Helm.
Mitchell Evans is there, but he may be there in the next one. If not, then Jake Briningstool will be there in the next one.
Jackson Hawes will also be there. Okay, so not tight end yet. Let's not do that. All right, so I'm liking the prospect of pairing up Jared Wilson or I'd say Barrett Carter / Jack Kaiser.
All right, Austin, what do you think? Because I'm Jared Wilson.
No, I'm definitely Jared Wilson here.
Okay.
Team them up.
Gunnar Helm went. Isaiah Bond went. Jack Kaiser just went.
Mitchell Evans, he's still here for you.
Perfect.
Yeah,
wait, did we get a running back? Did we get a running back? Because okay, yeah, we're good. We're good.
We're all right there.
So we've
If
got
not,
a
Mullins would
tackle,
have been
a
a
guard,
nasty
and a
pick
center,
here.
as well as a running back.
We've only got one defensive player, and I feel like that's not the way Vrabel's draft is going to go.
Yeah, I mean, we did fill their biggest need. I think defensive interior for Barmore could be something, but 2023 was a phenomenal year for him. He's a second
That
round
offense
selection
needs
from
a lot
just
of
4
help
years
though
ago.
too.
Yeah. I mean, their corners look good. Linebackers definitely a need, right? We talked about that earlier. Robert Spillane, they just brought in from the Raiders. He looked really good last year.
Pull up the linebackers for us. All right, so yeah,
This is also defensive interior.
Simeon Barrow is a beast.
Definitely a little bit smaller, but very versatile. Kind of plays all over the line. That just
gives you depth along your defensive line.
I'm not opposed to this.
Yeah, Barrow would be my pick.
The other one would be Mitchell Evans. But we are going, like you said, very, very offensive heavy. I mean, we just filled, in my opinion, over the last between pick 1, pick 77 and 106, we filled their biggest needs on the offense. Like those 3 offensive line positions we needed to fill that. And bringing Dylan Sampson in to push Stevenson, I think is also massive. So I think,
with there being line help, I think Mitchell Evans could be a decent
I think so
here.
too, because I mean we know that he's a good blocker. He's also a great receiver. Like he's capable of kind of hitting that seam.
They
for
need
you.
that.
I think
where they've still got Hunter Henry and they brought back Austin Hooper.
Oh,
like I'm just wondering like how much Mitchell Evans will actually play in versus where Simeon Barrow, we're not going to be able to get a player like him by the
Yeah.
time we pick again.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Simeon Burrow.
And
a
I
lot.
think
Let's
just
do it.
giving that defense some depth on the D line is like what Vrabel's going to look to do.
All right, a lot of players are about to go.
Yeah, 70 pick drop here.
Nobody we wanted. I'll tell you that much.
Kyle Managanai just went.
Nah, I don't want him.
Manungai.
Manungai.
See all them Cowboys
Wow.
picks.
All right, here we go.
Top of round
A
7.
lot of safeties on the board. Ooh, we got our boy Teddy Buchanan sitting here for us. We need that linebacker help.
Dean Clark.
Teddy Buchanan also gives us the versatility.
But that's where I look at Teddy Buchanan's size at 6'2", 235, and Kyle Duggar is 6'2", 222. So it's like they're not far off as far as their size and just
Spillane
overall
is 6'1",
play style.
229. He's also not like they don't really have a big run stopping like stuffing type of a linebacker.
Yeah.
Compared to 6'1", 245, Jamon.
Yeah,
Dumas
you're
Johnson.
just getting a thumper. So, like, I think play style wise and for what they need to complement the rest of their room, it would be Dumas Johnson.
Or Smail Munden Jr. at 6'3", 235.
Yeah, but see, that's where if I'm taking somebody at that size, I'm just going to take Teddy.
True. Yeah, I like that. Get the thumper for him. They got 2 more picks in this last round. Not a lot
Teddy
of like
Bruschi.
huge value they're going to be able to grab. Did we get a wide receiver? We got Jack back. Okay.
Yeah. Now Samuel Brown is an interesting pick.
He should be there on the next
if
one.
he's there for us going forward. 6'2", 195. He's a Blazer. Not great grades. Like it's not like he had an amazing season, but we're in the 7th round, and you're just throwing darts at the board at this point. So yeah, there we are.
Also,
Give
Will
me some
Shepard,
Kyron Lacey.
a little bit bigger body.
No, Kyron would never be a pet. Sorry about it. Will Shepard would be, though. That's a solid pick for them. Late here in the draft.
Yeah, he's definitely gives him a little bit of size.
You can't go wrong with these Colorado receivers,
Matt Collins
to be honest.
is going to give you good size on the outside. Same with Jack
Pull
Beck.
up,
So at that point,
pull
they're
up
kind
tight
of
end.
all size.
Pull up tight end because I moved you off of Rondé Gadsden.
Yeah, I've
been
a little bit big on
that he would give
that's
you
a receiver,
as a
bro.
playmaker.
6'5", 236 too.
There you go.
Like you're getting Aaron Hernandez without the charges.
Straight up.
Big slot. Blocking ability impact is a net negative, so he's not great at the block.
No, he's not. And he came in as a wide receiver, and they moved him to tight end because as a wide receiver, he was way down. But as a tight end, it's like, oh, okay, we might have something with you.
And they already kind of have the shifty guys with Demario Douglas, with dude from UCF, Javon Baker last year. They also the guy that they took the dude from TCU or no Washington. Not
Jalen Polk.
Yeah, they took Jalen Polk
Polk
last year too. I think that Rondé.
So I think go. Let's go Gadsden here. Let's get him a tight end, just a playmaker guy. Could possibly become something for you. Like we said, he's going to be tight end 3 on your team.
Teddy.
So we defensive interior, safety, linebacker have all been filled. All 3 of the spots on the offensive line that we
I think because he's here, I think we go Teddy.
Yeah,
just fill out that linebacker room. Vrabel was a linebacker. He's gonna like his dudes. Like, let's get Teddy. We were able to get the thumper and Jamon. We've got the playmaker and Teddy.
Do it. Do it to it.
We've done it, guys. Patriots fans, if we're stupid, tell us. If we're smart, tell us. No matter what, you got to hit the subscribe button because if you're watching us and you're not, what are you doing? What'd we get for this one?
Go down.
B plus.
B plus.
Yeah, they wanted us to take Mike Green.
Banks. Oh no. Well, see, because they Harold Landry. No, you guys got to update your stuff, PFF, because that was a fantastic trade back pick. Because that also allowed us to take Jack Beck.
Literally.
That's what we used there. We were able to get us a wide receiver in here, Xavier Watts to help us out, playmaker and Dylan Sampson. You know you need running back down the pipe. That
They love
offensive
Jared
line.
Wilson.
That offensive line is set up for the future going forward. We got depth on your defense. Like, I mean, what more do you want us to do here, really? Like, but hey, guys, if you stayed with us the whole time, we love you. We appreciate you. 500 subscribers. We're giving away a free jersey to one of you lucky viewers. TulsyRoseTea.com is the sponsor. Peace out.
Oh.